You make it sound like he was a better person than you.
What a mad thing to say. Few people are better than I. Very well, a better person, clearly, not nearly as handsome.
Wow. Just can't let one slide, huh?
Thankfully, Felix wasn't the only decent sort kicking around Thedas.
I do have to admit, the characters in DAI are top-notch, especially compared to the other Dragon Ages. Like, they really do have a great cast in this one.
Questions.
You said Alexius was a mentor of yours.
He was my patron, sponsoring me to the higher levels of the Circle of Magi. In return,
Enchantment?
my successes were his.
Enchant.
I had a lot of successes, naturally. Alexius was most pleased. He and I used to talk over brandy about the corruption, how we could one day make real change in the Imperium. And then he gave up. He stopped trying.
Why did he give up?
On a journey to Hossberg, a Darkspawn raid killed his wife and sickened his son. I remember hearing the news. He hadn't been there, you see. Alexius was convinced he could have protected them. The guilt tore him up. I helped him with his research for a while, and then we drifted apart.
This game, I would say, realistically, is almost directly down the middle in terms of dialogue and world development and actual gameplay. It is an immersive RPG that is very much designed to flesh out the characters and make them multifaceted, give you lots of background, really kind of make them people instead of just extras to the main character. So is this game very dialogue heavy? Absolutely. And there are portions of the game, like now, when you'll get up to a point where all of your companions will have new dialogue. And in those cases, you can spend a solid hour just going around and getting updates in the situation, meeting new characters. Like in this case, you know, we talked to him, and then right after the dialogue, we talked to him again, and it was a new scene and stuff like that. So, yeah, this game is probably right down the middle, probably 50% dialogue, 50% action and stuff. There is a whole lot of action in this game, whole lot of fighting, whole lot of exploring, lots of world completion, stuff like that. But there are big swaths of just running around and talking. Yep. Thankfully, it's all voice acted. It's all voice acted well, and the characters are great. So, in terms of going around and doing the dialogue part, it's phenomenal. And yeah, as Verbatim Lover's pointing out, which is a really good point, you don't need to do what I'm doing if you want to play. You very much can space out your dialogue. So you can do 10 minutes of dialogue, go do some world completion, come back and do 10 more minutes, go do some world completion. As long as you're not progressing like the big main story, then you're not really going to miss much, and you can kind of take it at your own pace. Yeah. But I kind of prefer to do everything in blocks for completion. Yeah.
That must have been difficult.
Back then, I was furious. I told him to snap out of it, move on. I thought I had all the answers. Later, I regretted my hasty words. But we didn't speak again until he approached me for the Venatori. Too much pride, I suppose. Plus, I was busy drinking. One must have priorities.
I'm going to say this because I'm curious if he will take offense to this because of his ego, or if we actually can get through to him.
I don't think that's it. You felt guilty because you couldn't help him.
Clever you. I had a choice, you see. Wallow in self-pity or get away while I could. At any rate, he's fallen so low, I doubt he'll ever get up. Sad, really.
Okay.
I should go.
Try not to die. I would notice you were gone.
Wow.
Questions.
I should
All
go.
right, but Dorian, we are
Try not to
officially
kill anyone without me.
done. Dorian's one of the main characters in our party, so I definitely want to make sure we're always exhausting all of his dialogue. I can't get to, like, any of these books. This is weird. What's going on here, man? Save for later or something? Huh. Schmooples the second is still unhappy about his meal plan and tries to get into the pantry. I had to have a bolt installed, and now he whines constantly. The two little ones are still a handful, but good news, I managed to discourage Boulette from relieving herself on the silk rug Justinia gave you. Lucien from 2 doors over has been visiting almost every day to play with the nugs. He's quite delightful, and Schmooples, too, is fond of her. I suspected as much because she brings some sweets from her father's shop. Oh my lord, dude. What is all this? I received your orders and will depart for Ferelden as soon as possible. I have arranged for Gardner to take over nug keeping. Hey. Found inside Hole's rookery. Baron Plucky. He is a holy terror. Nearly pecked my eyes out last time. I tried to attach a message to him. Nice. They named one of their message ravens Baron Plucky. Order. Word is that the King of Ferelden is dead, and his successor, Logain Mactyr, decrees that there's no warden set foot in the... Whoa, wait, this is from Origins. An address by Warden Constable Blackwall of Van Cheven to his recruits? Whoa. Many of you have asked why we remain here when such threats are mounting in the east. The problem you see is not a new one for us. Politics. To say Ferelden and Orlais have been at odds is an understatement. These two are like dogs and cats. The wardens are Elysian by address only, but that does not seem to matter to Ferelden leaders. That's cool. That's awesome. I think that was during DAO, right? Huh. Oh, cool. Hey, girl. How you doing?
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Hmm?
The names of those we lost. You must blame me for this.
Now that you mention it, it was your fault. Ow, damn, dude.
We all saw who attacked us. We know exactly who to blame.
I will say...
I keep wondering if I could have done something
yeah,
different.
like the spy
When
master is
first
the
of
one that's
my
supposed to get all the
lookouts
info,
went
right?
missing, I pulled the rest back, awaiting more information. If they'd stayed in the field, they could have bought us more time. I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead, we lost Haven.
Damn, it was her fault. It was her fault. Wow. Wow. Oh, chat's saying be careful with this. This is a softening part. You care for your men, I feel like, is the good one. Oh, or we could have lost both. Let's take a quick look. Hold on. After arriving at Skyhold, you will find Leliana in conversation with Cullen. She blames herself for the people who died at Haven and believes that she'd employ her agents back. They might have had more time to work against Corypheus and perhaps saved Haven. Do not blame Leliana for what has happened. And at the third dialogue, we'll choose the option, our men are not disposable. Okay.
More likely, they would have stayed out there, died, and we would have lost Haven anyway. You don't know that. Their lives could have bought Haven a small chance. My people know their duty. They know the risks. They understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their lives. Our people aren't tools to be used and discarded. Your instincts were right. Their lives matter. Can we afford such sentimentality? What if Corypheus... We're better than Corypheus.
Wow. Okay. Now, there's a good chance that I have already failed at softening her, so that may have not mattered at all due to an earlier choice in the game. But we're still going to try. We're still going to try. A nice place for a nap. I like it. That. Back here. Dude's just chilling. Hardcore chilling. Oh, a vendor. What do you got? Oh, that looks great. Look at that. Damn. Cool. What's the stats on it? Aw, 67. Come on, man. You can do better. Nothing else here.
I don't need you, sister.
You're carrying a heavy burden for one so young.
I'll carry it back to Crestwood and kill those bandits. That's what Father would have wanted.
He'd want you to live a good life.
He's dead. You didn't know him.
Yeah, DLS Black Ghost, I caught that, and that is one thing I do remember, so you're good. But I appreciate you thinking about that. That's cool. Thank you. Oh, that's a lot more DPS. We can't use it for another, what, 3 levels? Oof. That's rough. Blank Runestone. 2 metal. Oh. Runes. I don't think we can do runes yet, can we? I don't think so.
The order was sent?
Yes, Commander.
What's up, bud?
Send men to scout the area. We need to know what's out there.
Yes, sir.
Commander, soldiers have been assigned temporary quarters.
Very good. I'll need an update on the armory as well. Now! We set up as best we could at Haven, but could never prepare for an archdemon, or whatever it was. With some warning, we might have...
We were all shaken by what happened.
If Corypheus strikes again, we may not be able to withdraw. And I wouldn't want to. We must be ready. Work on Skyhold is underway. Guard rotations established. We should have everything on course within the week. We will not run from here, Inquisitor.
How many were lost?
Most of our people made it to Skyhold. It could have been worse. Morale was low, but has improved greatly since you accepted the role of Inquisitor.
Everyone has so much faith in my leadership. I hope I'm ready.
You won't have to carry the Inquisition alone, although it must feel like it. We needed a leader, and you have proven yourself.
Thank you, Cullen. Our escape from Haven, it was close. I'm relieved that so many made it out.
As am I.
Don't look, Solus. This is awkward. I'm leaving.
You stayed behind. You could have... I will not allow the events at Haven to happen again. You have my word.
Oh.
Did you need something?
Is there anything I should know?
I'm glad to have the Chargers on our side. Bull's men are professionals, despite evidence to the contrary.
Is there anything I should know?
Repairs to Skyhold's fortifications are progressing. Our scouts report no immediate threats in the surrounding area. We are fortunate Solus knew of this place.
Is there anything I should know?
I'd gotten used to mages disliking me on principle. Vivienne's views on Templars are surprisingly traditional.
Can you just tell me everything, please? This is awkward.
Is there anything I should know?
Sera brought me a piece of cake. She thought I looked hungry.
Why are you telling me this?
What?
Because it was either an act of kindness or a trap. I was hoping you knew which.
That's fair. That's fair.
Is there anything I should know?
Not at present.
Dad, is there anything I should know? Is there anything I should know about you right now? No? Okay, we're good. Okay.
What do you think of the people you work with?
Who do you mean?
I don't care.
I should let you get back to work.
We'll talk about that later. I know what you think of people. I had pizza today. Oh, I had pizza yesterday. Nice. Hey, what's up? Wait, wasn't this the guy that was selling before?
You get a title, I get the boot. I see how it is. I mean, thanks for my life, pleased to serve. No time, working.
Wait. What?
Inquisitor?
Did I mess this up or something? Who's this guy? Wasn't this the guy that was running the stores? Why'd he get fired? Did I do that?
Standards. That'll guide the dragon right in.
By the time it's across the growing legions, that roaring pincushion will be ripe for swords.
That easy?
Never said it'd be easy, but we win, so it won't come.
What's up, girl? That's girl.
Scout Harding,
Your worship,
what's been going on?
Seeker Cassandra came through here, looking like a storm cloud.
Oh.
That's just her face, though, isn't it?
Interesting. Interesting. Okay.
Shouldn't you be out there, scouting?
In a bit. We're in Skyhold for supplies and a change of personnel. Not me, though. Indispensable.
So, who's Scout Harding really?
Me? Oh, I'm no one. Lived near Redcliffe all my life. Herded sheep for my neighbor. When the Inquisition came through my village, I helped by telling them everything I knew about the area. Then I signed on. Wanted to see the world before it was swallowed up by that thing out there.
Is this the same thing?
What's been going on?
Ambassador Montillier sent me a basket of flowers to thank me for my work with the Inquisition. She's so lovely.
What's been going on?
Varric came by to talk. He told me a story about copper marigolds.
Okay.
What's been going on?
Madame de Fer said hello to me. Or maybe she was waving at someone else and I just thought she was. Yeah, that's probably what happened.
She's literally telling us that, like, people waved to her.
What's been going on?
Dorian's awfully pretty, isn't he?
What's been going on?
See you, Sir Beard.
Not much. The usual. Nice of you to ask.
What's been going on?
Just waiting to get back out there.
What's been going on?
Just waiting to get
Okay,
back
good.
out there.
Hey, this is girl talk.
I have to
Absolutely.
go.
Good show.
Hey, Sir Beard with the 5 bomb out the door. Thank you for your support, buddy. I really appreciate that. Thank you, dude. Have a great rest of your day, buddy. Hey, Snapcat, how are you today? Hey, Arsepain, how are you guys?
So, this is Skyhold. Come, let's walk the ramparts. I want to examine our fortifications.
Cool. Okay. Oh, it's such a pretty gal. Thank you. I've been working out. Thank you so much.
We'll be able to see Corypheus coming from miles away.
Corypheus thinks we're beaten. By the time he finds us, we'll be legion.
I know soldiers. I know our soldiers. Corypheus made 100 enemies when he kicked down our door. And when he came after you, he really made it personal.
Oh, wait.
I swear I'll take that twisted bastard down, even if I have to die to do it.
Oh, when they pull us away into, like, different areas, is this their, like, potential romance scenes? Okay. So, if I want to stay with Solus, then if I do this, it'll mess it up, won't it? Probably. Okay. Okay.
I'm grateful for your support.
It's my job, isn't it? Killing Darkspawn. Look, in spite of it all, there is hope. The people flock to your banner. They believe in you. Tell me honestly. Are you what they say you are? Andraste's chosen?
I'll tell you honestly, I don't know.
There is so little I remember. What if they're right?
Does it even matter? Don't you see what you are to them? Without you, they'd be consumed by despair. We all would. They need you to be Andraste's messenger. It gives them hope. The truth doesn't matter. Listen to me talk. Your time is valuable and I've wasted enough of it.
Oh, no, stop him. No, oh. Well, never let somebody walk away after saying something like that. Come on, meow. Oh, where'd he go? He's gone. Blackwall, bro.
It was a mistake to use Haven as a base of operations. The town was completely indefensible.
Yeah.
It was a bad location. We should have moved sooner.
You left yourself vulnerable to attack. It was a miscalculation, one that I'm sure you won't repeat. But the enemy struck a serious blow against you and the Inquisition. We must recognize that. You must.
Okay, that's...
For every person I saved, 2 more were cut down. I failed them.
You haven't failed them, my dear. The men and women who fight for you gave their lives for a great cause, and they fought to the end. The rest still fight, and you will fail them if you give up now. Our enemy advances, Inquisitor. We must not sit idly by. Act first and teach them to fear us. You can become the leader the faithful require, but you must do it soon.
Dang. Vivienne with the hard-hitting facts. Hey, bud.
Haven was a cock-up, Herald, Inquisitor. But you did right by me, and others. We'll pay you back. Inquisitor?
Cool. That's one of the guys I saved.
So, Inquisitor. It is Inquisitor now, right? Remember that war we talked about stopping? Full of little baddies I can stick with little arrows. That's not a friggin' archdemon, is it? Andraste, what did I step in?
I can't hear her anymore without thinking of Y'shtola. Oh my lord.
Maybe nobody saw this coming, but you knew how I got the job.
I know what people said, but people believe all sorts of shite when they're scared. Swear at a farmer and you've cursed his crops. Spill the salt and you're dead by dawn. Dance through town in a goat's head and children people never had go missing.
Who am I talking about? Y'shtola. Y'shtola is one of the main characters in the Final Fantasy XIV MMO, and Sera is the same voice actor as Y'shtola. So I definitely came to... She was a big part of that, and we spent literally hundreds of hours with her in that game. So it's great to see her do something completely different in this one.
I can't help you if you don't explain what's wrong exactly.
It's got to be nonsense, doesn't it? We're kind of screwed if it isn't. I mean, that Coryphi thing. A Magister, right? Story is, he cracked the Golden City. But that's a hazy dream. If not, seat of the Maker, real thing. A seat needs a butt, so the Maker, real thing. Fairy stories about the start and end of the world, real things. It's too much, isn't it? How pretty are you that I actually think this shite is possible?
I like to hear this. The pretty part, not the overwhelmed by everything part.
Oh, sure. Don't mind the bung writ through the heavens, love. Primp and toss and all is well. What I want is to get everything back to business as usual. A nice, simple system with simple problems. Helps me, helps people, helps you. In that order. For now.
I'm hoping you'll stick around. Never know what might interest you.
I suppose, yeah. That could be Lady Herald.
Ba-bam. Okay.